Wearing scrubs automatically means I work at a hospital. I don't work here, lady. While reading I don't work here, lady. You have a name badge. You gotta work here. Lady wants me to take her order even though I'm not working tonight and I'm actually a pilot. I also don't think security guards can arrest anyone. The timestamps are in the description. Subscribe for more videos like these and I trust you to reach 20 likes for this video. Let's do this. Wearing scrubs automatically means I work at a hospital. I am a personal support worker and I have two jobs, one in an LTC home and one in a retirement home. I work 6 days a week and as such I'm in my scrubs basically 8 to 16 hours a day and I try to not go in public, groceries, errands, etc. in scrubs and as a rule to keep an everyday outfit in my car, but sometimes it's unavoidable. I went to my local Wally World after work today to pick up some of their ready-made chicken because crew cooking after a 12-hour shift. I was grabbing a few extra items, brownies for the win, when a lady I've never seen before approached me. "Why did you make my mother wait so long in the ER today? It was unacceptable." Sorry ma'am, I don't work at the hospital." "Of course, you work at the hospital. You're wearing scrubs." I work in healthcare, so yes, I wear scrubs, but no, I don't work at the hospital. At this point, I'm walking away because I've reached my limit of bullshit for the day. This lady followed me for a few hours while yelling about how none of you nurses who work at the hospital care about your patients, not even a nurse. She caught up with me as I arrived at the cash, and she was still going on her tirade. The cashier was just as confused as I was, and I realized I was not going to rid myself of the crazy following me. Look lady, stop following me. Stop complaining to me. I don't care. I don't work at a hospital and you need to leave me alone. Now. Admittedly, I was kinda rude. I raised my voice and being a good 6 foot taller than this lady, I did kind of purposefully intimidate her. But I was just so done. She looked shocked and muttered something about reporting me and getting me fired before walking away. People, just because you see someone in scrubs, please don't assume their profession or their place of employment. I don't work here, lady, while reading I don't work here, lady. I am mostly a lurker, but I thought this was too confidential not to post. Also apologies for formatting as I am a mobile since I am still at work. I don't get a lot of I don't work here lady moments in my life, none that are worth mentioning anyways. Anytime it happens, it usually passes amicably, whether it's me being mistaken for an employee or vice versa, with one party helping the other and politely stating they don't work there. While this event is no different, I found this particular coincidence comical. I work in the OR of a large hospital in my city, and this hospital has a nice new cafeteria for both employees and visitors to grab a bite while on break or waiting. Well, today I was the firmer. I was on my lunch break, still in my scrubs and hair cap, do-rag, waiting for my order to be made. I had my earbuds in, listening to some music, while I was actually reading one of the hot posts here on I Don't Work Here Lady. When I feel a small tug on the hem of my shirt, I take my earbud out and manage to tear my eyes away from the engrossing story to see a 7 or 8-year-old boy looking up at me. "Can I get a bag, please?" Huh? I look up to see his family sitting at a table a few feet away chatting with each other, and I assume they told him to go ask for one of them. Since I realized it would be much easier to just help the guy out than explain the great and complex intricacies of differing uniforms, employment, and government required breaks from work, I went and flagged down one of the cashiers who knew where the bags were located to get one for him. Meanwhile, the boy's mom noticed this and came up to him and "Jordan, don't ask him, I meant the other guy." "Sorry about that. I told him to go ask the employee at the cash register." No worries. I just asked the cashier and he went to grab one for you. And that was that. There was not a public freakout, damaged property, or cursing the non-employee that are usually involved in the good post here. I just felt I had to share my experience of a polite I don't work here moment while reading I don't work here lady post. "Well, you have a name badge. You gotta work here." So last year I was on holidays and I joined a teens club. I was buzzed. I met so many friends on the first day only. Our activity that day was entertainer for the day. So I was wearing a pink dress and white sandals. We had to wear club shirts over our stuff. So I had to wear yellow over pink. Classy much? And every kid was giving a name tag attached to a long loop of cord. We all wrote our names and put them on. Then we got given our choices, babies, kitties, twins or adults. Me and my two friends, C and A, choose twins as aged between 13 and 17 would be able to communicate better with them. Seeing as they were aged around 10 or 12, babies were around 4 to 6 and the kitties were 7 to 9. So we do a few activities, then go for lunch. And as I'm walking to meet my mom, stepdad and sister, a lady waddles over to me. Her baby rolls, well, rolling. Ah, finally! Me visibly confused and carrying a backpack along with my phone, inhaler and other bits in it. You, miss, in yellow, come here. I don't know you. I continue walking and try to pass her. What kind of employee are you? Not an employee? I try to walk again. Well, what's with the shirt and the badge? Oh, that? Well, see, I'm with the teens club. We're doing entertainer for the day, and there's more things after lunch. Check the schedule. If you have any kids, they're welcome to come. With that, I confused her and ran as fast as my sandals would let me go. I saw her afterwards. She stole all the french fries, so I had bread and ran to change. And of course, she came back again and started poking me and my friends. This time, we were by the pool doing aqua aerobics. And this time, it was me, C, A, and some other kid. J, L, R, and D, because I can't remember all their names except for 4 of them. Excuse me? Lady, we don't work here. We're just doing activities with people for today only, but as part of a club. Then you are today's employee. I need to get some towels. Luckily, a staff member stepped in. Sorry, but they're not here as your staff. They are our teens club. Go to the desk at your hotel. It was a massive 3-hotel resort. The entitled lady walks off angrily and she slips and goes down. Behind me, I hear D. Hold on everyone, earthquake! Lady wants me to take her order even though I'm not working tonight. So I go to school 3 days a week and I work part-time in a local kebab shop. I usually work Fridays and Sundays. In our kebab shop, we have a uniform that consists of a top and apron with the name of the shop, black pants, and black shoes. Notice I'm not from the country I live in, and you can hear it in my accent. The 2 cooks working there are foreigners as well. So on Saturday, I walk into the shop to order some food. It was past 10 p.m., so there was only 1 person on the counter and 2 cooks. Basically, counter staff have to add sauces and salads to the food and pack it and giving to customers. And they order responsibilities as well, but only if there is not a lot of orders. So I walk up to the counter, I see there are a few orders and that one of my coworkers is busy. So I think to myself, no big deal, I can wait. While I'm waiting, I talk to them and stuff, and then she comes in. As I mentioned before, it was not my shift today, and you could see that I was not wearing the uniform, so my coworker smiles at her and greets her, all while adding sauces and stuff. It's kinda a race there to finish the food because we don't want to serve it cold. I stand there waiting, no big deal, and this woman sighs very loudly, so I guess it shows her disappointment. I was facing the counter so she didn't see my face, and after a few very loud sighs, I turned around to see who it was, and oh boy was it a mistake. She recognized me, she was a regular, and there was something always wrong with her food, so she comes up to me and tells me to take her order. I apologize and tell her I'm not working tonight, so it's not possible for me to do so. She gets straight mad and starts shouting at me that she's a regular and that I am disrespectful for not taking her order and stuff like that. And I'm confused because I don't get paid for working on nights I am off. And I'm not even allowed to touch the till while I'm off. It's company's policy. So I apologize to her again and tell her I don't work here tonight and I am just a customer like she is. And I turn around. I thought it was over, but I was wrong. She starts to shout again how rude I am. and that I won't help a co-worker when she is busy. I'm not allowed to help unless people working that shift ask me for help, but still, I will not be allowed to touch the till, so I won't take orders and stuff, and at this point I'm very annoyed. But what she did next crossed the line. She'd start to insult me and tell me to get the fuck back to my country because it's her country and I have no right to be here. It really pissed me off because it's not the first time someone had problems with my nationality. Everyone stood shocked, and at this point, one of the cooks comes to her and tells her I don't work here tonight and she has no right to insult me and ask her to leave. She was so freaking shocked that she was asked to leave and said that she's a regular and I should leave for not taking her order. So the cook once more asked her to leave and she said that she's never coming back here and that we will lose money. We're not really worried about that because her order always like something under 10 euros, but we earn a lot, especially during weekends. Needless to say, she is not allowed back in her shop. I am actually a pilot, and I also don't think security guards can arrest anyone. That literally happens on 95% of shopping trips when I am in uniform. Most of the time, it's older people who are becoming overwhelmed. In that case, it is just that they see a uniform and need some assistance, usually to leave or find an exit or get something out of reach. I actually love those. It feels great, and usually when a person is back on track, they are very friendly and nice. I even had a grandma buy me a hot chocolate once. Then, there's the times I get unlucky, usually a Karen type. Most of the time, they're just irritated when I can't help, and then with a disapproving side, they leave. One time, I caught the queen of all Karens. I will call this particular lady CL for Crazy Lady. So one day, my mate and her girlfriends want to go to a movie at the shopping center. After we all finished school and university, we met up, went to get milkshakes. I'm just chatting to my friends waiting in line and this crazy lady say, "Excuse me?" I'm not paying attention and I am literally telling a story about flying a plane. Now this crazy lady steps into the middle of us and waves her hand in front of my face. "Excuse me?" I'm a bit taken aback standing in front of me in a short, blonde lady of about 40 wearing an outfit worth more than my car, and I don't know her from a bar of soap. Is everything alright? Where is Pandora? I'm sorry, I don't know. The Asian security guard sent me the wrong way. Why is everyone so incompetent today? Do you even work here? Each time she started speaking, she was more irate. I realized Pandora is within 25 meters of me. It's over there, by the way, and I'm actually a pilot. She walked away as I said it. We were silent for a minute. Then my mate said, "What the F was that?" I shrugged and sarcastically say, "Just my average Friday." While we were waiting to collect our milkshake, the crazy lady reappears. This time, she looks stressed, not angry. "I need you to come with me." She turned and started marching towards Pandora. I'm thinking something serious has happened, probably medical. I'm guessing it's the whole overwhelmed sees a person in uniform thing. I ask her what the problem is, and the crazy lady points to Pandora, "In there." So we race in, and the crazy lady points at the cashier. I will call her the innocent lady. "This innocent lady stole my ring." "Here is my receipt. I dropped it off for resizing." We don't have it." "Arrest her!" I'm a pilot. I'm not a security guard and I'm not going to do anything. The crazy lady looks intently between myself and the innocent lady. The innocent lady confirmed I'm just a rando, and it doesn't think I should leave because the crazy lady is getting really ragey. The crazy lady starts accusing the innocent lady again and reaches across the counter. "It's just like that one." The innocent lady must have triggered an alarm because the door closed and actual security guards, who were dressed in very nice purple and black suits that looked like nothing I was wearing, they came running. Now the crazy lady is now screaming about suing them, trying to leave, and the door will not budge. And I'm standing in the corner lurking like an idiot. And the crazy lady starts sobbing wildly. The guards bust in. One walks up to the crazy lady and tries to calm her, and one takes the innocent lady into the back and starts asking about the alarm, and one guy comes over to me. He asked if I knew what was going on. I said, I wish I knew. And at first, they were worried about me being the cause of the alarm then. If the crazy lady was trying to steal something and if I was in on it. The crazy lady went full nuts and said that I was a fake security guard. Apparently, the innocent lady and I were running a scam. So I told them to go talk to my friends who were now outside the store super confused. I also told them to tell my friends to go to the movies and I'd catch up. I thought it was over, and I was wrong. Now, they are no longer treating the crazy lady innocently. She starts in one of the greatest tirades I've ever heard. Do you think I need to steal this bag? It was a Louis Vuitton and I'm very poor. It's worth your monthly wage. Now she's swinging it around, and what do you drive looking at me? I drive an IKEA hatch, but I couldn't help myself. A Porsche 911 G2 RS. Silence. My husband has two, and I have a Range Rover Evoque. Then she devolved into insulting the innocent lady. She tries to grab the keys and throw them on the table, and she drops her bag. Crack. Her orange juice spills out. Then the smell hit. I legitimately believe it was orange, was flavor of vodka. But the security guard were done with all the crap, so they called the police. But the store video cameras didn't have an audio, so I had to do a witness statement in the back office. It took longer because the head of security also wanted the statement and cross-reference each word with the police statement. Later on, the security guard that had first talked to me told me that they had found out that she had also a bucket Valium in her bag and that her receipt was for that a Pandora but in a different location, and the police took her away on public intoxication. They were very pissed off because they believed she was drunk and high before she drove the shopping center. The center was actually good to me, so they gave me a VIP gift card, $50 a movie ticket, and a free glass of champagne if I bought a meal at one of the restaurants or paid extra and upgraded the movie ticket. Thank you for watching this 5th episode of I Don't Work Here Lady. Remember to like the video if you had fun, subscribe for more videos like these, and let us know in the comments which story was your favorite.